Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are going to see what your message is from Spirit today. I was guided to pull the Love Vibes Oracle deck, and I do know from past experience with this deck, I might have an intention that the reading could be a love reading, but it sometimes does not turn out that way. So we will see what Spirit has in store for us. It could go either way. But, you know, it is a general collective reading, so please take what resonates, leave what does not for someone else. And I hope that this reading finds you all well. Thank you all for being here with me. I am truly grateful for every single one of you. All right, so let's get into it here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangel Michael, what do you have for the collective today? What is the message for the collective? What do we need to know for their highest good? Let's see here. Okay, we've got living the dream. Living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. All right, well, sounds good so far. Okay. But then we've got money matters. Money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity. All right, so whether you are with someone or not, you know, there is someone potentially in your energy here that maybe you feel is your person, and I feel like they feel the same, whether you are in separation or, you know, in each other's lives. But I feel that there is something financial here at play. So whether it's, you know, something that you are even aware of, I mean, it could be on this person's side. We'll have to find out. But I feel like there's something here. I mean, it is possible that maybe you make more money than this other person, and that makes them feel like less than, okay? Whether, you know, I'm sure that you don't make them feel that way, but that's just how they feel, okay? So there's something financial at play here as well, but we'll see what that's about. Okay, that's several cards. Okay, Spirit is telling me to take these. All right, so let me see here. All right, so I feel like this is actually a story, okay? So I feel like in the beginning with whoever this person was, all right, I feel for the majority of you, this is someone from the past, okay? That you were possibly living the dream with this person, okay? Whether you were actually in a relationship, a marriage, just a platonic connection that you thought was going somewhere, you know, different, you know, to the next level or something like that. Whatever you resonate with, there was a point where things were like the honeymoon period, right? Everybody, you know, maybe both sides were happy. I was gonna say everybody was happy. You know, both sides felt similarly. You know, you were so excited to be in each other's presence, things like that, right? And then maybe there were financial issues. For some of you out there, you might not even be aware of this, like I said, especially if maybe the other person doesn't, you know, make as much money as you, or maybe the other person lost the job and you had to be the breadwinner, whatever the case might be. You know, maybe the other person that you were dealing with, this other person, maybe they were struggling financially because of debt or something. So like, you know, you all couldn't go out as often. They couldn't buy you, you know, gifts, or, you know, maybe that's their love language and they felt less than because they couldn't do that for you, okay? Whatever the situation might be, money or finances came into play here, okay? Now we have the no strings attached card. Now, again, you know, I feel that there, you know, this situation might have been something where there might not have been strings attached, okay? Maybe, you know, obviously it started as a friendship, and whether it progressed to something else, I feel like maybe this person in their mind, they still had this no strings attached mentality. So whether, even if you were married, this person might have not even been that committed, potentially. All right. But for whatever reason, this person had this no strings attached mentality. Okay. It says even the most casual ties can tangle fast when the boundaries get blurred. Okay. So maybe something happened between you and this person where, you were friends and things kind of moved to an intimate place. Okay. Now, whether you and this person move things to the next level or not, it's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like this is the way it started, potentially. Okay. And the thing is, unfortunately, whether you knew it consciously or not, you might have been feeling this intuitively, but this person was actually holding you back. Okay. It says you're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. So you might have been the person that gave and gave to this situation and not gotten anything, equal in return. Maybe this person breadcrumbed you and you accepted that because you knew that they had maybe a lot on their plate, or you kind of rationalized it somehow, justified it. Okay, maybe this was such a strong connection, you were afraid that you wouldn't find anybody else that you had that type of connection with. So you kind of just dealt with whatever they gave you, hoping deep down that things would change. But the fact of the matter is that this person was actually holding you back. Okay, this person was holding you back from your divine purpose, from sharing your gift and your light with others. And for some of you out there, I'm also hearing that maybe this person kind of, I don't know if, I'm trying to think of the right word. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but they either changed something in you, or they brought out a side of you that's very unlike you. But take that as it resonates. Okay? So maybe, just for an example, maybe you're somebody who always sees the positive, no matter what. Not to say that, you don't think negatively at times, but for the most part, you see the positive in things. But when you are around this person, for some reason, and maybe it's because this is how they are, they brought out this negativity within you, where maybe you were more argumentative with people. Maybe you, saw the negative more often instead of the positive, and that's just not you. Okay, so like I said, take it as it resonates for you. But I feel that there was a breakup here. Okay, so like I said, I feel like this is someone that you had a past connection with. It says whether it's official or emotional, a break has happened. What once held you together can no longer hold your growth. Okay, so either there was a breakup in a marriage, a breakup in a friendship, whatever this was for you. I feel like this person is no longer in your life the way that they used to be. And I feel that, unfortunately, maybe this person sabotaged things. But with the no strings attached also, for some of you, I'm hearing that, maybe for those of you who don't resonate with, being married to this person, I feel like, this person could have been someone who didn't want to put labels on your connection. Because labels mean strings. Labels mean commitment. And I'm feeling a very non-committal energy here. Okay? But let's see. Spirit, who is this person to the collective? Please let us know. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, it looks like you thought that this person was a soulmate, and they probably were, of some sort. Okay. We have soulmates from divine counterparts down to, karmics. So, it could be a divine connection. It could be a karmic connection that was just meant to teach lessons. But this was a significant connection here that you had with this person. Okay. We also have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So male or female, doesn't matter the gender. This person could have been cold and detached. They could have closed off their heart space, not really showing much emotion. I feel like this person could have been more in their, logical and rational mind. Okay. Definitely not emotionally open and vulnerable. Okay. We've got the Five of Swords. This person, could have wanted their cake and eat it too. This person could have been someone who, told you everything you wanted to hear just to keep you around. It could be that this person manipulated you in all sorts of ways, especially emotionally. So maybe they gaslit you, breadcrumbed you, whatever you resonate with. But I also feel that they played games with you. This is a game player. Okay, yeah, we've got the Six of Pentacles. They were giving to more than one situation here. I feel like this person did not give you their all and did not give you their 100% because they were giving to more than one situation. And that is most likely why this no strings attached is here. Okay, yeah, with the moon, they're hiding things. Okay, this person is hiding things. They were hiding things. They are still hiding things. I feel like this person hid who they really are from you. This person could have hidden other connections from you. They definitely did not show you the true them. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers. So, while I do feel like there was love here on both sides, I feel like this person had a choice. And I feel like they had a choice between you and whatever these external people or things were with the Six of Pentacles and the moon. And they either did not want to make a decision or they chose something else. I also feel with the Lovers that maybe you all chose yourself over this person. Okay. So for some of you out there, you're the one that walked away from them. Okay. And it's, a lot of it is because this person was, holding things back from you. Now, maybe, you were probably open and honest with them, but they weren't open and honest with you. They held back from you and they took forever stringing you along. You were kept hoping that you'd get to that stable place with this person where that pentacle is on the map, but you just never got there. And it's because this person kept taking you through, mazes and, rough terrain and mountains and deserts and whatever else on your journey. And, you intuitively felt that they were hiding something. Things aren't right here. This is not a good, healthy situation. So, you intuitively knew that this was not a connection that, is worth, your value, your time and your value. Okay. So you or this person could be a water, air, earth, water, air, earth so far. I don't see any fire just yet. We also have Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer here. Okay. All right. Spirit, what else was this person dealing with other than the collective? What was this person, what else was in this person's life other than the collective? What else was in this person's life? All right, so we've got the Page of Cups. Could be children, okay? Could be people that are, immature that they're, dealing with here. Okay. With Knight of Pentacles again, whatever they're dealing with, it's keeping them like in this loop, I'm hearing, of not getting anywhere. It's people that are, and it could be a mentality as well, where they're in these continuous cycles, or, you know, the promise of stability. You know, it's almost like maybe a get rich quick scheme, or, you know, people that know that this person is gullible possibly, and because they know that maybe money is an issue, that they promise this person things as far as stability, but they use it as leverage. So there's really no progress in this person's life. It's kind of to keep them stuck, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And with the Page of Cups here, not only could it be someone that they're dealing with, or, you know, one person at least, it could also be that, you know, whoever they deal with outside of you or have dealt with is, you know, making these sweet little gestures just to keep them around. Okay. Yeah. And promising them, like, you know, new beginnings, or it's just the way these people treat this person. It's almost like, I almost feel like they enable this person as well. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Third parties. Exactly. I knew it. Yeah. These are third parties that they're dealing with. Okay. And with, you know, the world being here, we're talking about cycles. Okay. You know, the world is talking about, you know, completing cycles, you know, ending cycles, starting new cycles, things like that, you know, especially ending unhealthy cycles to start a new, you know, maybe healthier cycle. But this person, whoever these people are in this person's life, not only are they third parties and most likely karmics, but these people are trying to keep this person stuck in, like I said, a cycle that just goes over and over again. And they know exactly what to tell this person to keep them in this cycle. Like I said, there could be kids involved potentially with the Page of Cups. So that could very well be. Okay. Now, the other two cards that just fell out are the Ace of Wands. So, you know, it's a lot of like lust and schmegel type advances that these people put on this person. They kind of, you know, it's possible that this person is losing money because people are taking it from them. You know, they come onto them schmegually, lustfully, and somehow this person gets entangled with them, and these people take their money. That might not resonate with all of you, but we also have the Two of Wands here. And so, you know, it's basically, this person is constantly feeling like they are at a crossroads. Like, I know I need to get out of this, but somehow I can't. Okay? And Spirit is saying that's the truth. You know, if you were wondering what the truth is with this person, I feel like that's what this could be, if you're resonating with this. Okay. I do feel like this person has gained some clarity possibly about this, and that this person, you know, might even come your way to talk to you about this as well, potentially. Okay. Now that we have fire here on the table, we've got all signs. We also have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio here with the world. Okay. All right. Well, what is this person's next action, Spirit? What is this person's next action? Like, why do we need to know this? What is this person's next actions? Let's see. All right. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. Okay. What else? Okay, we've got the Five of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Emperor. Okay. All right, well, we've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom. After that's the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so I am feeling that this person is working on themselves, okay? They are trying to work on themselves internally. This person, I feel, also wants to potentially work things out with you, okay? But they are working on themselves and what kind of, issues, what kind of wounding, the things that they need to be, working on and healing within themselves, okay? Now, this person could be at a distance from you, but I also feel that this person wants to move things forward in their life. They're tired of being stuck. They're tired of being stagnant. I feel like this person, maybe felt some sort of way out almost. When, I'm looking at this Living the Dream card, and it's almost like this person felt that you were a way out. And I'm not saying that as far as like you having all the answers or, you being able to save this person. No, it's this person never thought that they could have someone in their life like you, is what I'm hearing. And this person could have sabotaged things. Okay. I feel like they didn't hold you back on purpose. It's just something that happened. But, I feel like with the Chariot here, this person really does want to come your way. Okay. And offer, reconciliation here. With the Five of Wands, I feel like this person knows there could be competition for you. I feel like this person wants to fight for this connection. And I feel like this person wants to fight to get out of the clutches of whoever, has been holding them back here. Because someone's been holding them back as well. All right. Yeah, they want to move forward past, all of the conflict, all of the drama, all of the chaos that's in their life. Because I feel like there's a lot of drama and chaos and conflict in their life. They might have brought this into your life as well, but I feel like, they want to move past that. They want to move forward, and that's why they're trying to work on themselves and work on their life here to make things better. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they want to make changes in their life. Okay? They want to change things for themselves. And they are hoping that they are going to have the strength to be able to walk away. Okay? And the thing that they want to walk away from is, it's not just people that are trying to control them, however that might be. But if this person, if you resonate with this person being in the energy where they might have been acting out of their pride and ego, maybe this person has issues with control. They're trying to walk away from that. They're trying to walk away from that mentality and that way of being. Okay, so I feel like this person does want to make changes in their life. Okay, so whether you believe that or not, that is what the cards are telling me here. This person does want to be someone that's a stable and secure person and provider in your life. I feel like this person does equate stability and security with money, though. And so the fact of the matter is this person, at least right now, does not feel good enough. This person does not feel like they have enough to give you. Maybe they've been drained financially. Maybe they're like in debt up to their ears. Maybe this person has alimony or child support they're paying and they just can't make ends meet. But this person with the Money Matters card, I feel like this person, they don't feel good enough. They're not at the point of being this King of Pentacles. And that's what they feel like they need to be for you. Okay? But the thing is that they really want to work on things with you. Okay? And they really, want to work on themselves as well. So they're working, what I'm hearing is that they're working really hard to make things different so that they can come back your way. Okay? Now, whether that's something you want to hear or not, Spirit, this is the message Spirit is telling us, okay? So, additional energy, we have Cancer, again, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and then we have Aries as well. Okay? So, I'm not sure if you trust this person. I don't know, when they might come in, because I feel like, depending on when they, get out of this Five of Pentacles energy, it just, it's going to be different for all of you. Okay, but Spirit is saying that whoever this person is, they are trying to make things, better for themselves. Okay. So Spirit, in your opinion, what do you think about this living the dream? Do you feel that if this person comes back, that, it is possible that they could go back to living the dream with this the collective can go back to living the dream with this person? Not yes or no, but, with the cards coming out, what can you tell us about that? Okay. If the energy and investment is given and, equal on both sides, then yes. I feel like, if this person is willing to give 100%, then that is possible here. Okay. What else? Anything else you can tell us if living the dream is possible with this person at this point? Okay. That's a lot of cards that just dropped out here. So what else do you have to tell us, Spirit? Anything? Is living the dream a possibility for the collective? Even if, you might not want it. Well, I mean, the thing is that there is a block right now, okay, between you and this person. Your guides, your angels, and your ancestors might have put up a blockage so that this person cannot come your way right now, until they feel that this person is worthy of coming toward you. So for a lot of you right now, Spirit is saying that, your guides and angels and ancestors are pretty defensive toward this person, okay, because of what they've done to you. Okay, so even though it might be possible with the Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Wands here. You might be seeing 77. Okay. Yeah, and that's because you're the Empress. Emperor, Empress. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender. You are that person. You are the person. You are someone who is very loving, nurturing, caring, stable, and secure on your own. You're a divine being. You're the divine feminine. And feminine, masculine, doesn't matter. But, this person fumbled a divine being. And I feel like, you all had a divine purpose here. And this purpose was important. And this person, they just did not treat this with the respect that they should have. Okay? So, if this person is honest, and Spirit is saying that if this person is honest and this person, in the future is able to be authentic with you and you can have an honest conversation, and from there on out, this person lives honestly and doesn't hide things, then it is possible. But you are okay on your own also. So even though you know, living the dream is talking about it's not a solo gig. You know, you're okay on your own. You know, you don't have to have this person. Yeah, you're good all by yourself here. Like I said, you're a divine being. So if your guides, angels, and ancestors feel that this person is not doing enough and they're not good enough to come back your way, it will stay blocked. Okay, it'll stay blocked. And this person will be stuck watching you move on, potentially with someone else, but basically, you know, being abundant and rewarded for what you've gone through. And this person is going to be, that's going to be their karma, you know, to watch you. Okay. Oh, yeah. After that's justice. There you go. That's exactly it. Yep. Karma. That's their karma. Okay. Unfortunately. So, let's see. We've got, as far as additional signs, because we have all signs that are out here, but we've got additionally Libra twice. We've got Taurus and we've got Aquarius energy. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that this reading helped. I hope it brought you clarity and insight, because I feel that, you know, for a lot of you out there, if you do resonate with, you know, this reading in any way here, that even though this person wants to come back your way, I feel like, you know, spiritually, you're being blocked from this person, or this person's being blocked from you. Okay. Because, your spirit team doesn't want this person and their karma to come anywhere near you. So if you're wondering where this person was, are they coming back? Well, that might be what's going on here. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, don't dim your light. Make sure that, you know, with the star, you shine that light, okay, as bright as you can, because I feel like you can, you know, you're more of this light without this person. But even if, you know, you got together with this person cannot be holding you back. Nobody can. And you're, you know, your guides and your angels and your ancestors, you know, will not let that happen. So, all right. If you feel like it resonated, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, take care, my friends, and namaste.